Good morning, sir. Let me introduce myself. My name is Edward Ferdinand, STB 4551, study program, Correctional Engineering, Class B. Now, explain about elliptical sentence. What is elliptical construction? Elliptical construction is a sentence that is formed by eliminating some parts of the sentence that have similarities without changing the original meaning to make the sentence shorter and more effective. Elliptical is often used in daily communication activities in both oral and written form. The aim is to avoid or reduce or even eliminate the repetition of words that are considered unnecessary in sentence. Talking about the type of elliptical construction is actually very simple and not much in number. Types of construction are first to and so, the second either and neither, the third but, and then elliptical construction function. Number one, positive elliptic. The positive elliptical is the process of combining two positive sentences that have the same predicate or verb, including object and their complements. In positive elliptical sentence using to and so. In this form, there are two things to note. The first, auxiliary verbs used must correspond to the time form of the first sentence. The second, to is always behind the auxiliary verb, and so location is always at the beginning of the auxiliary verb. For example, Edward plays football every day. Budi plays football every day. The elliptical sentence is Edward plays football every day and Budi is too. Or Edward plays football every day and so Buddy does. Number two, negative elliptic. Negative elliptical is the process of combining the negative sentence that has the same predicate or verb, including object and their complements. If in a negative sentence we find the same predicate, then we should use the word either and neither, which means also not. Several things are important to note in information of negative elliptical sentence are as follows. The first, auxiliary verb used must correspond to the time for form of the first sentence. Second, either's location is always behind the auxiliary verb, while neither's location is always at the beginning of the auxiliary verb. The third, for neither there is no need to add not behind auxiliary verb, because the form neither comes from no plus either. For example, Ratih cannot attend the meeting. Jody cannot attend the meeting. The elliptical sentence is Ratih cannot attend the meeting and Jody cannot either. Or Ratih cannot attend the meeting and neither can Jody. Number three, contrary elliptic. This elliptical sentence arrangement is used to combine two sentences that have opposite predicates, one positive and one negative. In the formation of elliptical sentence of this form, the things to note are the first, auxiliary verbs used must correspond to the time form of the first sentence. If the first sentence is positive, then the auxiliary is added with not. If the first clause is negative, then the auxiliary is not added by the not. The following is an example of its use in sentence. The three can speak French very well. I can't speak French very well. Devri can speak French very well, but I can't. The second example, Dindra doesn't like reading book. I like reading book. The elliptical sentence is Dindra doesn't like reading book, but I do. I think that's all I can explain about elliptical construction. Thank you for the attention. Thank you, sir. Dr. Ferdinand. See you next time.